Hello there. Welcome to the digest. And my name is Coach Gilbert. So this session will talk about collaboration. And in today's world, is we have countries, we have politicians forming coalitions, we have countries forming partnerships, we have intergovernmental institutions and even private public institutions actually forming coalitions and partnerships so that they can be able to drive a specific developmental agenda or to drive a specific shared value. So collaboration is part of us and is one of the things that is actually driving businesses and economies today. But also at the same time is we have a lot of issues with collaborations, coalition, partnerships. Majority of them at the same time are also just not successful, actually failing along the way, not realizing the shared, the agreed potential or the agreed goal at the end of the day. But why is that the case? So I want to share with you some 3 skills that are very critical for a leader who is actually leading collaborations, for a leader in an organization, for a leader leading partnerships, that these skills are actually critical for them. And the first one is actually the mediation skill. And this is actually the ability to quickly pick out some issues or conflicts within the partnership or within the collaboration or within the organization and actually address them as they arise. And this is a very critical skill because many leaders today are actually waiting for issues to pile up. Then they end up addressing something that has already really escalated beyond what they can be able to salvage. So mediation is that ability to quickly pick out on those conflict areas as they arise and actually create some clarity and solve them. So then you can be able to forge a way forward and build a solid collaboration. Then the second one is influence. And here influence is actually the ability to actually pick out the strengths. If you are a leader, picking out the strengths of your team members. If you are leading a partnership, picking out the strength of the partner and really creating a shared vision together that will be able to build on your strengths as partners or as collaborators or as a team within the organization. So that aspect of influence is actually very key for you to be able to drive collaborations and partnership. And the last one is actually an aspect of engaging others, and this is actually an aspect where we're talking about clarity in communication. When there are issues that are creating interpersonal mesh within the organization, is actually coming out and creating that interpersonal clarity and really drive people towards a shared goal, and that everyone is actually focused in terms of ensuring that they deliver their maximum potential towards that goal. So these three skills are actually very key: mediation, influence, and engaging others. And if you look at whether you are in a political space, whether you are in an organization, whether you are in an governmental institution, these 3 skills are what then helps in terms of developing and sustaining collaborations across the globe. So if you're able to master it as a leader, then you'll be able to practice it, make it part of your lifestyle. Then you'll be able to see the successes in your collaboration, the successes in your team management, and the successes in the coalition as a politician. So I hope I've added value to you, and I'll see you in the next episode when I'll be talking about now the attributes that then adds into these skills. What are the attributes of a collaborative leader that are very key for you to be able to understand? Thank you very much, and my name is Coach Gilbert.